ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I want to put together some of these videos as if I'm talking to family and friends and people that I care about health stuff. And so the topic today, it's such a good one, and I see it playing every day in people's lives in the ER and patients with disease and how they end up there. I want to talk about consciousness and awareness. It's usually, I think about this a lot as a spiritual value, but it plays out so often in medicine. Let me give you an example I had that made me think about this. I had a patient he was diabetic, and he had an infection in his toes that was so bad that if he didn't take care of himself, he was going to lose his toes, and that's the first step. You have toes cut off, then you get feet cut off, and your leg. And this is how diabetics lose their leg. They get these infections that are very difficult to treat. And I said, well, what's your blood sugar? Are you aware of what your blood sugar is? Because that's what diabetes is. The blood sugar is too high, and it damages arteries and nerves, and in this case, ultimately leads to really bad infection. And he didn't know. He was not aware. He was not conscious of this, and it just blew my mind. I mean, this guy was at risk for losing his foot. Like, how could he not know what his blood sugar was? I was like, this spiritual value just of consciousness and awareness is so central to so much in medicine, whether it's your blood sugar or your blood pressure. I've had people come in with a stroke who had no idea they had high blood pressure. You gotta get it checked. You gotta know. I mean, do you know what your blood sugar is? What your blood pressure is? Is it too high? What's a normal one for you? But so the question, the kind of broad question that I think applies to everyone, myself included, is, if you look at your life and your lifestyle and your health, let's just keep it to health for now, but you can really apply this to so many things. What can you bring more consciousness to and awareness to different aspects and different areas of your life and your health that'll reap benefits, that'll make your life better, that will help you live longer? Let me give you another example of awareness and consciousness. I've been trying to get in better shape myself, put on more muscle, lose more fat, and I've been using MyFitnessPal to log the food that I eat, making me more aware of the macronutrients, how many carbs, how much fat and protein is in what I'm eating, kind of what my approximate total calories for the day are. It's incredible. It is so shocking how unaware I am during the day of how much I'm eating, of what kind of food it is. Like, that tool really, really helps in what otherwise is kind of ignorance. And some of it is chosen. It's intentional. It's like, I want to eat crap, but I don't want to know how many calories are in that, and how much fat's in it, and what kind of carbs they are, and if it's unhealthy or whatever. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to drink that beer, and I don't want to know how it's going to. Ultimately, this kind of hurts us. So another one of these really interesting questions that comes out of this is, what are you avoiding? What are we avoiding? What am I avoiding? What am I in denial of? Maybe it's how that glass of milk and spoon of peanut butter before bedtime affects my belly. I'm being honest here. Oh no, don't log it. Don't put it in on the app. I don't want to know if that tipped me over the calories or not. And ultimately, whatever my goals are and what I want, I need to be aware and conscious. But so that's what I want you to think about for today. That I would really encourage the people that I care about to kind of examine your life and ask yourself, where could you be on that spectrum of, I think right in the middle is kind of appropriate awareness and consciousness. On the one hand, if you don't have enough, if you're in denial or it's ignorance that may be hurting you, that's what kind of the process of educating yourself is. And the good thing about it is it's an action. You can do something about this. You can go out and get informed so you're not ignorant, so that you are aware. And then you can also look at your life, that kind of awareness where you're not in denial. But then on the other hand, don't take it too far, right? Don't get neurotic and kind of cranked up and crazy and obsessing about every little calorie and every little micronutrient and all that. That's probably a bit much. Get back to your life and enjoying your life and living and having fun and pursuing what you're passionate about and sharing it with people and all of that. So that's my conversation for today. Hope you liked it. Give me some comments. There will be another one. And take care of yourself.